What's up guys, this is ScherBR talking, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I want to talk about the best way to level up skills on Launching SaGa Universe. There is this new event called Adventures Ahead Star Friends Assemble Box. Well, the box part of the event will be gone in a while, but if you're watching this video later, go to the free quest system and then you will probably have to scroll and search for the Star Friends book here. And when you do, you'll be granted with this page, Adventures Ahead, Star Friends Assemble. Enter this one here, and there are 3 different stages that you can select. And, well, the first one has this max BP of 5, meaning that doesn't matter how much your characters start with, they will be locked to 5. And why is that good? Because sometimes when you are training, you want to train low BP cost skills. For example, I have this character here, Shaw, and he has this skill called Lithic Trust. And if you wanted to train this skill, I will have to bring him to a fight that has 2 waves of enemies. Use the first skill Windmill, and then on the second wave, use Lithic Trust. So, in this way, I will be able to level both skills. But I don't think that's exactly the best way. Now that you can go into a fight that there is just 1 wave of enemy, the enemy doesn't even attack, you can simply choose the skill that you want to level up. Okay, so there are 3 different stages, like I said. Max BP of 5, then we have this normal BP, that a character will start with how much he normally starts. Some characters do start with more because of their skill set. And there's the third one, called Starting BP 20. I believe that the most important one is the first, with max BP of 5, to allow you to train low BP cost skills. And you then choose between the Starting BP 20 and the normal BP to train your skill 3 or skill 2. Okay, I want to talk about that with examples, so I will show you my setup for max BP 5. For example, I have 4 characters here to train and 1 character to kill the enemy. Bring your strongest character, doesn't matter who he is. I am bringing Leon in the Magia Fight formation. Why? This formation here is very useful because it has an action order down to the slot number 5, an action order up to slot number 1, and the characters on slot numbers 2, 3, and 4 will still probably attack before the finisher. That's Leon in this case. It could be Kihachi or anyone else. So I can train 4 characters easily, and since they start with 5 EP, now I know that Shaw will be using Lithic Trust. I know that Jeep 1 will be using Poisonous Blow. But if I want him to actually train Racking, I can as well, just after you fully awaken the skill. Go here on the plus button, and then change the BP cost of his skill. And in this case, I can increase Poisonous Blow to up to 8, so that he will be training Racking. But in this case, I will just leave him as it is. And then there is this character called Flamer. Same case, I can train either Fireball or Flame Whip. In this case, I'll be training Fireball first. I can then, after reaching level 99, start training Flame Whip. And there's also this Kurlan Mayor, and I can train easily Leg Crush. That will be very hard to train because of his BP cost and rotation. So, I know the characters that I want to train for 5 BP max. Another very interesting fact is that this fight will be super fast. You will just fight 1 enemy that does not attack, so there's no chance of enemy wasting time, and just 1 wave, and you don't have to worry too much about damage or many targets. You also get very good rank experience to increase your player rank and grind gens while doing so, if you so want. Now, let's run the first stage, and you can use the memory rematch system because this will allow you to train a lot before you start. Check if you have, for example, items that will increase the attribute gains, like this one here, that will increase it by 5, and also items that will increase the skill up rates, in this case by 3 times. So I'm gonna use the items and then click on memory rematch. If you want to train support skills, enable, but if you don't want to train them and they are in the middle, like there is a support skill that costs 5, and then there is another skill that costs 1 or 2. If you disable auto, then you can train skill 1. So in this case, I can allow it to run as it is. Click record, and let's see. Okay, so you just have to guarantee that all your 4 characters will attack before your finisher, so that they have a chance to train their skills. In this case, it didn't work. Well, Leon is kind of fast, these characters are kind of old, or just not premium. Just restart you, he's the last one to attack. There are also equipments that decreases agility, but I don't think you need to restart much. Like, right now, he's the last one attacking, and he will kill the enemy because the enemy don't have too much HP. So, 17 seconds plus 6 because of the restart time. And I believe you need to run between 300 and 500 times. Depends on RNG, sometimes you can run less. And run. It will last for maybe 2 or 3 hours. And after that, check if your level up is 99. And then start training other skills. I won't click on Battle Start because I don't need to train right now. I want to show you the other 2 setups. Well, like I said, you probably just want to use one of these others one. Because with normal BP, many characters will start with 10 BP, but there are orders that start with even 20. So, in this case, you can change the BP cost of some skills to allow it to use on start. For example, if you are starting with normal, this shot starts with just 10. If I want to train Javelin, I just need to increase Windmill to 12. If I want to train Windmill, just keep it on 9. So, with this setup, I can train both skills. If I want to train Poisonous Blow, I can, for example, increase Tetra Tentacles to 11. And you want to be using Poisonous Blow. If I want to train Flame Whip, keep it at 7. Blazing Storm, at 9. But if I just want Flame Whip, increase Blazing Storm to 12. For Kirtland Mayor, well, if you want to train Seismic Strike, increase Mayor's Invitation to 13. So you can actually select which one of those you want to train. There are some characters or some situations where you want to train a very costly skill. And in those situations, you want to run the 3rd version of the stage. Because that one will start with 20. And I don't believe you find many utility for this, but for example, Shao himself has a skill that costs more than 10. You could theoretically want to try Divine Lancer, for example. So when you start with 20 BP, you have enough to train as a skill. And then it's exactly the same thing. Do it with all your characters, equip your finisher, and bring them to the fight. And just watch them perform their actions and record it again. I don't believe that I need to show you again, since this is just the same thing as the first. I hope this can help you somehow. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to support the channel, we have links in the description. Hope to see you soon on the next video or live stream. Goodbye.